Today I'm gonna upcycle a curtain. Hi, I'm Megan. Welcome to my sewing space, and in this week's video, I'm going to be upcycling this curtain that I got from the thrift store into a pretty spring top. I think this curtain is really beautiful. I especially love all of the blue embroidery. I want to use as much of the embroidery on this curtain as I can. So what I'm thinking is the embroidered bottom will be the bottom hem and the hemline on my sleeves if I can pull this off. The one thing that I will say is that this curtain it's so see-through. Let me get something. Here's a little lid to one of my tins, and just completely see-through. So I am gonna have to line this. I already took my measurements. I already have everything pre-washed and ready to go. So let's get right into cutting out this top. Okay, so I have already run into a problem. This curtain is made up of 3 panels and they're all evenly spaced, and that makes it really difficult to cut my pieces the way that I had originally planned. I have to do a little bit of finagling now and some brainstorming to figure out how to cut these pieces out. That was a lot of math and deep contemplation. So let me show you the pieces that I have cut out. For anybody interested in making a top similar to this one, here are the pattern pieces that I used and the math that I did to figure out how big to cut each piece. Alright, I'm gonna start this sewing journey off by finishing all my raw edges with my serger. So I'm just gonna take 10 minutes, get that out of the way. And the first thing that I'm gonna do is pin and sew my upper bodice pieces together to make a circle. Excuse me, sir. And then press open my seams. I am folding this in half and giving a good press. And now I have a nice loop, and I'm just going to serge that raw bottom edge together. And here is what that piece looks like. This worked out pretty nice. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, because my lining piece is not as wide as my bodice piece, they're not the same size, I'm going to gather my outer piece a little bit and sew it to my lining. Now I am sewing 2 rows of gathering stitches and gathering up my outer bodice piece and pinning it to my lining piece. Okay, so I have the shell gathered and basted to the lining, and now what I'm going to do is sew the edges together. And I'm gonna do all 4 layers, the lining and the outer shell. And I am actually going to serge straight down this seam. Just serge it right down. And now I need to gather up my lower body piece so that it is the same size as my upper bust piece. And again, I'm just sewing 2 rows of gathering stitches. And gently gathering that lower bodice piece until it is the same size as that upper bust piece. With right sides together, I'm pinning the serged edge of the upper bodice piece to the bottom bodice piece. And sewing in place at a 1/2 inch seam allowance. And now I'm just giving everything a good press and ripping out any exposed gathering stitches. And here's what I have so far. Looking cute. I like how this fits. Now with a water-soluble marker, I'm just marking where I want my straps to sit. And I am just doing a quick hem of these edges here and sewing them down. And then I'm doing a thick hem on the sleeve. And then I'm pinning the sleeves to match up with those markings that I made earlier. And sewing them in place. And boo garbage. I do not like how these sleeves look. I had an idea in my mind. I executed it the way I thought it needed to work, and I don't like it. So we are gonna rip these out and start over. So I'm going to turn these sleeves into more of a tank top situation. So I am cutting them down and doing a little double hem, using my iron to help press everything nice. And then just sewing those double hems down. Now I'm going to pin my redone straps back to the bodice and sew them in place. Here we go, finished product. What do you guys think? I'm really happy with how this upcycling project turned out. I was hoping for longer sleeves. That didn't go according to plan. I ended up with more of a tank top, but that's okay. I think it looks super duper cute. So do I love this top? Yes. And am I gonna wear it all the time? Absolutely. I would actually love to wear it out of the house today, but we're in the middle of a snow squall. If you want to see more content like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!